Did you know that some studies suggest that some animals can have mutation rates as high as 1 in 1,000 genes in every generation? Indeed, mutations can lead to very rapid evolutionary changes in just a few generations. How is this possible? Let's find out. In the context of evolution, a mutation is a change in an organism's DNA sequence. These changes can happen naturally and can be caused by many things, such as environmental influences or errors during DNA replication. Mutations are very important for evolution because they bring about new genetic variations. These variations can lead to new characteristics that help organisms adapt to their environments and drive the process of natural selection forward. A common misunderstanding is that evolution takes many generations to unfold. However, mutations can bring about significant changes in a very short time. This rapid pace of evolution challenges our traditional views and highlights the resilience of species facing environmental changes. Let's learn more about some interesting examples where mutations have caused significant changes in evolution. First, we'll delve into the classic case of the peppered moth. During the Industrial Revolution in England, the peppered moth underwent rapid changes. This was due to a mutation that turned their color from light to dark. This allowed them to hide on soot-covered trees, making them harder for predators to spot. In just a few generations, the number of dark moths increased dramatically. This shows how quickly and profoundly mutations can affect survival. This example is a prime illustration of natural selection in action. Now, let's talk about antibiotic resistance in bacteria. One of the biggest challenges for public health today is the rapid evolution of bacteria. When bacteria are exposed to antibiotics, random mutations can give them resistance to these drugs. For example, the bacterium called Staphylococcus aureus mutates very quickly, leading to antibiotic resistance and the emergence of strains like MRSA, methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. This ability to adapt so quickly poses a significant threat to medicine and public health and forces us to rethink treatment approaches. The speed at which these resistant strains are appearing further highlights the need to curb the overuse of antibiotics. Spontaneous mutations have also played a crucial role in the evolution of African cichlid fish. These fish, found in the African Great Lakes, exhibit extraordinary diversity in terms of coloration and body shape. New research suggests that a single mutation in pigmentation genes can lead to the development of entirely new species in just a few generations. The rapid speciation of cichlids is a fantastic example of how mutations can increase biodiversity and help them adapt to different niches within their environments. We mustn't forget about the Galapagos finches. It's well known that these birds show considerable variation in beak shape and size, which is due to adaptations caused by mutations. This helps them utilize different food sources. During droughts, those with slightly longer or shorter beaks were better able to survive depending on the available seeds. Charles Darwin's observations of these finches laid the foundation for understanding evolutionary adaptation and showed how mutations can lead to rapid changes in population dynamics and species traits. Now let's look at the interesting case of the three-spined stickleback fish. These fish have undergone significant evolution in response to changing environments. They've transformed from ocean-dwelling fish to freshwater fish. In some regions, sticklebacks have a mutation that causes their bony plates to disappear. This adaptation has proven beneficial in freshwater lakes where they thrive due to a lower risk of predation. The ability of these fish to adapt to different environments makes them an excellent example of rapid evolution driven by mutations. Another interesting example is the Italian wall lizard found in the Adriatic Sea. After being introduced to a new island in the 70s, this lizard quickly adapted to its environment and showed significant changes in morphology and behavior. Mutations led to the development of a new digestive system which allowed them to consume food rich in plant material, something their mainland counterparts couldn't do. This rapid adaptation to a new ecological niche demonstrates how quickly species can evolve in response to human-induced changes in their environment. Let's now discuss the case of mutations leading to resistance in the European corn borer. This pest has been a nuisance for maize farmers for decades. When farmers started growing Bt corn, which was genetically engineered to produce a protein toxic to this pest, some corn borers developed mutations that gave them resistance to the toxin. This rapid evolution in response to agricultural practices is an example of how quickly organisms can adapt and survive in challenging conditions, and can make pest management strategies even more difficult. Finally, let's talk about the Mexican blind cave fish, also known as Astyanax mexicanus. Mutations have led to interesting adaptations in this fish. It has lost its eyesight and pigmentation over many generations. In complete darkness, mutations affecting eye development proved beneficial, giving rise to a species perfectly adapted to living in dark caves. This remarkable case of regressive evolution highlights the incredible adaptability of organisms and shows how mutations can shape their evolutionary path when faced with unique environmental challenges. But perhaps the most surprising case is that of the rock pocket mouse. Found in the deserts of the southwestern United States, this mouse has become a prime example of light and dark color mutations. Research shows that mutations in a single gene called agouti led to different coat colors in mice. In just a few generations, these mice adapted to their environments, leading to different color patterns that matched their sandy or dark volcanic soil surroundings. The rapid adaptation of these mice to their environment not only demonstrates evolutionary change, but also raises questions about the future of species facing rapid habitat changes due to climate change. The implications for species survival are immense. Understanding these mutations can be crucial for protecting vulnerable populations in changing ecosystems. Today we've learned how mutations act as a driving force in evolution, challenging the traditional belief that this process is very slow and gradual. The peppered moth, antibiotic-resistant bacteria, Galapagos finches, rock pocket mice, cyclid fish, sticklebacks, Italian wall lizards, corn borers, and Mexican blind cave fish examples show how mutations can lead to rapid changes in populations. They demonstrate the critical role of mutations in shaping the incredible adaptability and biodiversity of life on Earth. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the role of mutations in evolution? Have you come across any interesting examples? Share your insights in the comments below. And for more fascinating stories from the animal kingdom, don't forget to watch my video on the fastest evolving species. Thanks for watching, and remember, evolution is a continuous journey happening right before our eyes.